10 plays, 75 yards in 3 minutes and 34 seconds. Skylar Seawald on a 3rd and goal from the 8 runs it in, and the extra point was good. What a nice start to the game, Dave.
You bet. You know, you can't blame Platte Valley on that play because who's going to think Brush is going to hand it off to Seawald? He's got a cast on his arm, and we have Kukas at quarterback, so Brush completely caught him off guard.
Chase Maxey and Sterling Zender are back to receive. Jacob Fechter to kick it off. And Fechter hits it high and very short. It's going to be caught by one of the up men at the 26-yard line. Running right is Float. He breaks a tackle towards the right sideline. He's got a seam, and he's down across the 35 to around the 38-yard line. Thank goodness Tony Guzman was out there. If not, Clay Float would still be going.
You know, Rosenbrock had a hold of him there. He was the first one down the field. You could tell he's upset that he didn't make that tackle. But I'll tell you what, Float, you know, he's only $140 and about 5'6", but he's got some power, and he just ran right out of Rosenbrock's arms.
Jordan Smith is the starting quarterback. He'll be in a shotgun formation. Float will be in that backfield along with Derek Neibauer. Receivers out to the left and right from the 37-yard line. We'll tell you about the Beat Digger defense momentarily. On 1st and 10, Smith with a football, and now we've got flags down. There might have been movement prior to that against Platte Valley. Dylan French, the big defensive lineman there for the Beat Diggers, along with Levi Brenneman. Connor Weiser gets a lot more time on defense now with the health of Skylar Seawald coming around. And, of course, Joe Rosenbrock, Tyson Larrick, Rosenbrock out there, Tanner Morrow, Derek Lynch from his linebacker position. And a strong secondary for the Beat Diggers. And who can forget Kyle Hefner, who had that big interception last week. But you've got a strong secondary for the Beat Diggers. Hanson Kukas, Morrow, and Bruce Melendez. 1st and 15 for Platte Valley at their own 32-yard line. Shotgun for Smith. Neibauer in motion to the left. The option left for Smith. Here come the Beat Diggers with pressure, and he's down. There might have been a face mask, and there was. Looked like an inadvertent. He was down at the 24-yard line. Boy, it looked like, I don't know if it was Brenneman, but almost had him by the top of the jersey. They're going to call a personal foul face mask. That'll place the football at around the 39-yard line, an automatic first down for Platte Valley.
You know, the bad thing there is Brush had him corralled, but just showing the kind of speed that Jordan Smith has, you know, he's able to stop and make that cut back. And unfortunately, when you're a big guy, it's hard to stop and cut back the same amount of speed, and that makes you stick your arm out there and try to arm tackle.
1st and 10 for Platte Valley after the 15-yard face mask. The football will be placed to the 44-yard line on Platte Valley's side of the field. Yeah, if he just stops and doesn't lower his head a little bit, I don't think Brenneman gets him that high, but it was just bad luck. Lining up on that left hash mark. 8:04 to go in the opening quarter. Beat Diggers lead Platte Valley 7-0 on Skylar Seawald's 8-yard run in a shotgun. And Smith with a football will run to his right. He's got a seam across the 50-yard line to the 46. Strong running for Jordan Smith, who comes into this game with 25 touchdowns on the year and over 1,200 yards, a gain of 10. And a Beat Digger first down. Derek Lynch made the tackle there in a no-huddle offense at the Beat Digger 46-yard line as the sticks move.
Platte Valley's got a big offensive line. They have one lineman that's 175 pounds, but the rest of them are all over 220.
From a shotgun, Smith this time is going to keep the football running left. He's got a seam to the outside, and he's tackled at the 41. There is a flag down. Excellent tackle made by Tanner Morrow. That should be coming back. You talk about that offensive line. Cassidy Madison, a 6'2", 175-pound senior, 5'10", 214-pound senior, Lino Modesto, Shane Olson at 6'5", 225, Jordan Perez, 5'8", 206, and then J.R. Gonzalez at 6'1", 220. And this will be holding against Platte Valley. This is a Platte Valley team that shut out the Beat Diggers. They shut out every opponent except Eaton, but that was a 44-7 game, so that was essentially a shutout during the regular season. And already the Beat Diggers have scored this afternoon, and now this is where they got to take advantage. It's going to be a first, and let's see, it'll be not 1st and 20. We'll call it 1st and about 19. Platte Valley with a football at their own 45-yard line. Two receivers out to the right, man in motion to the left. Shotgun for Jordan Smith, who rolls to his right. Setting up the throw, still rolling, throwing along the sideline. That pass is going to be broken up, tipped, and Melendez caught it, but out of bounds. It was intended for Clay Float along the right sideline at the 36-yard line, but the ball hung for quite a while. That allowed the Beat Diggers to make the play.
There's two diggers over there that were jumping up there to get the football, and both of those guys made a play on it at the last minute because for a fraction of a second right there on the sideline, Float was open.
2nd down and 19 for Platte Valley. This broadcast over digital tie line technologies brought to you by Cargill Meat Solutions, taking as much pride in the community just as they do in the products they provide to their consumers. Cargill Meat Solutions, part of the KSIR B106 scholarship program. From the 45-yard line, Smith this time will hand it off on the left side to Float. He's got a seam to the outside of 1st down with Melendez to beat, and he spins inside the 40 to the 35, and that's a gain of 20 and a Platte Valley 1st down.
Just runs with a lot of heart there over here to the left side, and there was nothing fancy about it. They're in shotgun, and Smith takes the handoff and just hands it to Float, and Float just runs over here to the left side. But there was such good blocking there by the Platte Valley defenders, and we just didn't have any linebackers there coming up to help make the tackle.
1st and 10 for Platte Valley at the Brush 35-yard line with the Beat Diggers leading 7-0 with 7:08 to go in the opening quarter. Man in motion to the right. From a shotgun formation, Smith is going to roll that way and looking for the pitch, and he'll take off himself. And that time, Shea Hansen brought him to the ground after a gain of maybe half a yard. And it looked like Smith's feet went out from under him, but part of the reason was because of the presence of Shea Hansen. It'll be 2nd down, and we'll call it close to 10. That was maybe half a yard gain.
Just to give you a visual of what that tackle looked like, Hansen was clear out there close to the Platte Valley hash mark on their side of the field. And when Smith was running out that way, Smith stopped, and then Hansen flew in there with two hands like he was blocking and just knocked him flat on his back. He just cleaned his clock.
2nd down and 10 for Platte Valley at the Brush 35-yard line. Again, a shotgun formation. Zender resets in the backfield. Smith has the football, hands off the Float, running right, and he cannot get around Rosenbrock, who throws him down after a 3-yard gain to the 32-yard line. A great individual tackle by the Beat Digger junior linebacker. 3rd down and 7 as we approach the 6-minute mark of the opening quarter.
We've got to have a lot more of that, too, because remember in the first game, Float kind of made his way against the Diggers. He ran up the middle. He didn't run around the outside so much. But once he got through that line of scrimmage, he kind of juked and jived and picked his way down the field quite a bit. So we need to make sure we start shutting him down early, hopefully take him out of the Platte Valley game plan.
3rd and 7 from the Beat Digger 32-yard line. This could be 4-down territory. One setback. Under center this time is Smith, rolling to his left. He's got no pressure. He can set up, and now he's going to reverse his field with Connor Weiser out there. Throws off his back foot. That pass is incomplete. Over the head of the intended receiver at the 20-yard line along the right sideline. That was Marcus Walker, the 6', 161-pound tight end. It is 4th down and 7 at the Beat Digger 32. What do the Broncos do now?
Well, I'll tell you what, I got to believe they're going to give the ball to Float. He's been the guy that's picked up the yards. But on that last play, Smith ran all the way over here to the left side, and then he reversed directions and went back to the right. And that left the receiver wide open, and it was tough for C.J. Kukas to get back over there and make coverage, to pick that ground up that he gave away when, with that reverse direction. But he did a good job of getting over there and making his presence known.
Well, they're going to go for it. 4th and 7 from the Beat Digger 32. Shotgun for Smith. He's got the football. He'll roll to his left on the option. He pitches it last second to the 30-yard line. Inside the 30, diving to the 25. Close to a 1st down is Seth Valadez. He dove right at the stick. I mean, this is right at the stick. From this vantage point, I think he's got the 1st down by a nose after the gain of 7.
Yeah, they're going to have to bring those chains across and measure that thing. The ball's sitting right on the sideline, right in front of the Beat Digger bench, and you can believe those officials are getting an earful from the Diggers. Tanner
Morrow was in on the tackle. They'll bring the chains across. I believe he's got a 1st down with 5:23 to go in the opening quarter. Brush leads 7-0 on Skylar Seawald's 8-yard run. That was a 10-play, 75-yard drive in 3 minutes and 34 seconds. They will stretch out the sticks, and it will be a Platte Valley 1st down at the Beat Digger 25-yard line.
Just being a little out of position, the Diggers got caught up inside. They saw the option coming, but they couldn't fight out there quick enough to help make the tackle. They let Neinbauer turn the corner and turn it upfield. So once the Diggers get onto the look of that option, I'm confident they're going to be able to shut that down because it's not like Platte Valley's got that much of a lead on them.
1st and 10 for Platte Valley at the Brush 25-yard line. Smith in a shotgun is going to hand it off on the right side of Neinbauer, who's thrown for a loss in the backfield by French, Hefner, Brenneman. I mean, there were 3 or 4 Beat Diggers in on that play all the way back to the 27-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 12.
Starting to see the Platte Valley kids kind of talking to each other. You got to believe they're thinking, what's going on with this Brush team? We killed them the first time, and now they already scored a touchdown on us, and they're hurting our offense.